Hello YouTube, how's it going? Been a little while. I've forgotten how many I've done. It's probably about 20 or something. So probably a long talky one, lots of updates, lots of good stuff. So I thought I would do an update, tell you where I'm at, maybe some schedule stuff and some equipment stuff and some swing stuff. So I've been playing a lot, which is great. So I've been going out to Long Island, Bethpage. There's a course out there. There's 5 courses if you're not familiar with Bethpage. Host of, I think they had 2002, US Open 2009, and then they did the Barclays, another US Open coming, the PGA next year, the Ryder Cup. So they got a lot of nice tournaments, but there's also 5 courses there. The Red is a fantastic course. So if you're out of state and you want to come and play and you can't get onto the Black, the Red is great. Very different style, Tillinghast course as well. There's the course called the Blue Course, which is nice. It's great actually. It's got some really quite nice holes. It's routed a little weird though, and it's sort of hilly. Not as hilly as the Black. Obviously the Black is a long walk. It's like 7 miles. It's huge on every scale. But the Blue is great. They hold some qualifiers there. Then there's the Green, which is actually the original course that was out there before they rebuilt the facility in the 30s. Robert Moses did that. And then there's this little yellow course, which I play, and it's actually quite pretty. It's well laid out. It's just good for practicing drivers. It's short. It's like 6,100 yards, if that. So it's tight. I hit driver. I just go because we can't hit drivers at the range out there. So I just go and practice. I go and hit 150 balls out there. Play 18. I actually got 27 in one day. And practice. It's great for wedges. And then it's great. There's some really nice par 3s. So you can practice like out of the blue. You're hitting all these little short wedges, and all of a sudden you're hitting 5 irons. And I'm struggling with that transition still on some holes. So it's great practice. Really short par 4s. So my scores have been okay. I mean, they've not been great. Like 70, 75 yesterday. 76s, 74s, like mid 70s. It's par 71. Like ideally, I'd like to get it. So I'm knocking in a bunch more birdies. I'm getting looks at birdies. I'm just not knocking them in. So, that's the plan. So getting into your mind space of going low and getting comfortable with that, which I'm not yet. But it's good. So I'm getting a lot of rounds in. I'm getting 2 rounds in a week, and feels like the game is coming along. It's consistency. I'm keeping my stats. I'm also keeping stats, not so much about where the ball ended up, but whether it was a good, quote unquote, good swing or bad swing. I don't really care whether I hit the green or whether I hit the fairways. Like, did I put a good swing on it? Is the miss manageable? And so that's been a really good one. So I've been noticing in parts of my round where I start to run into trouble, put some bad swings on stuff that on a tougher course would be, very difficult to recover from. These are not so bad. Just due to the nature of the easiness of the course. But, so it's good. So I'm noticing that in the middle, sort of the middle of each 9, I'm sort of lulling and putting some bad swings, like 6 and 7, let's say, 7 and 8, So that's probably just a tiring thing. I tend to bounce back and regroup at the beginning of a new 9 and go through, and then again have a little bit of trouble. So it might be some, eating stuff. I just need to make sure I'm taking power bars or, grabbing a power bar, eating enough. Also tiring. I've been hitting 150 balls, which is a lot for me. I mean, as a kid, obviously I'd hit hundreds of balls a day, but I'm not a kid anymore, which I'm slowly figuring out again. So it's good to track that stuff though. It's been really helpful. I've been doing some swing updates, mostly tempo stuff. So really feeling up. So what I'm going to do on this video is I'll put some videos I took maybe about a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, and then some stuff I took yesterday, and just sort of compare it and maybe walk through some of the things I'm trying to work on. There's not a lot of, I haven't done a course vlog in a while. I like doing the course vlogs, but they're just sort of annoying. Like, they take you out of the round, like, to be honest. I don't think they're great. Like, they're helpful. What I've been doing sometimes is playing 3 or 4 balls and taking videos on the second one. But anyways, just to capture some swings, see what I'm doing on the course, it's been really helpful. So I am doing a bit of an early, quote unquote, early extension thing. I think it's just flexibility and age. Also, I have remnants of an old school swing. So I'm going to take a lesson. There's a guy out there. I'll put links to his information. He's teaching. They set up a golf academy out there, for Golf Channel Golf Academy. I guess they've done a lot of these in the New York City area or the metropolitan areas of the States. And so I'm going to have a lesson with him. I'll put his information underneath. And so I'll have him take a look at what I'm doing and, have a train's advice. That'll be good. And then some equipment updates. So I just got this. So I have this shaft in my hybrid, but I bought a driver shaft for it. I got a really cheap deal for a new one. I hope it's not fake. I'm gonna go look it up on eBay, and I'm gonna put that into the driver. I still have the F7 Plus. Unfortunately, it's an extra stiff. It might be too stout for me, but it's the 30-day return, so I can send it back. And then ball changes. So, as everybody knows, there's 3 versions of the Titleist balls these days. Right here. And I did not realize that, I read about it, but I didn't realize that the Pro V1X is now the high spinning ball and the regular Pro V1 is the low spinning ball. It used to be the other way around, at least when I was playing like 10 years ago. So I finally figured that out. So I'm now playing the Pro V1. I was playing the TP5X. I liked it, but I'm just hitting this farther. Like, now that I'm swinging better, like, I should do another head-to-head. But I am going to do a head-to-head. I did do an informal head-to-head on these two, and I was hitting this one 8 or 10 yards further. This, I just spin the crap out of it. So it's great if you're a low spinning player and you want that extra sort of ability to move the ball a little bit off the tee and off the irons. The Pro V1X is great. Probably a little higher swing speed too. But for me, it was not working. I just couldn't control the ball. And the Pro V, this is good. It feels really good. You've probably seen a lot of reviews online about it. It's soft. It feels really soft, but I just hit the other one further. So this is a pretty long intro. Also, there was a really good amateur tournament scheduled for the last week, the last couple days in July on the black course. I'm 50-50 to sign up. The cut is going to be tough. The cut's going to be like 75, 76 on Bethpage Black on blue. So, like, that's US Open stuff. Getting there anyways. And I don't know if I have the game for it yet. But there's 2 mid-amateurs in September. Unfortunately, September, late end of September. But I guess if that's the only tournaments I can do. The season, my scheduling this season just got all screwed up. So it's either seems to be for mid-ams at the beginning of the season or at the end. Because it makes sense, because they probably have priority for all the amateur guys. And we have a kitten doing some scratches. She's gotten very big. She'll be in the next video. So yeah, there you go. This is going to be a long one. I'll put some video in, but yeah. So I might sign up for that tournament. I might not. Though it's $175 just to play one round on black. It's like, I don't know if that's the best use of my funds. But I will sign up for those 2. And then next year I turn 50, so I can sign up for, even though they're pro events, I can sign up as an amateur, and the cap limit isn't as low. I think I kept to be under a 5 or something to sign up, and right now I'm like a 2.9 or something. Ideally, I want to get that down. So how am I going to get that down? I think it's just my iron game is holding me back. my short game is actually quite good now. My wedges are good. I've been practicing wedges. My putting, I need to nail about 3 more. Well, I'd like to nail about. I don't want to use need. I'd like to be dropping about three more birdie putts per round, and I think I can. I'm looking at, if I'm swinging well, I'm giving myself that chance on an easy course. So it remains to be seen if I can take that to a longer course. Another 1,000 yards. Add that on, but we'll see. Anyways, so I'll put some video and I'll do some talk over. I'm going to show some stuff I was doing earlier and just try to show some of the changes I've been doing. And I've also seen myself go into a bit of bad habits with my setup, but I'll put those up and then I'll walk through. Also, maybe when I get a lesson, I'll do that. Yeah, so there we go. I'll try to do a course vlog again. I guess I sort of took one, but I don't know. It's hard to get all the holes in because I'm always paired up with people. I don't know. Tell me what you like. Maybe I'll do I have all these extra Pro V1Xs. I don't know. Maybe do a giveaway. So I've got. Oh, and I forgot to say I won Eli Beaverson's giveaway. So I'm gonna get some Snell balls or Vice ball. I can't remember, and the Kirkland balls. And so I'll probably do a head-to-head on those. It'll be super unscientific, but anyways, I'm just keep playing. I'm gonna go tomorrow with the new shaft. I put a hybrid back in my bag full time. Took the 3-iron out, and I also got a Tour Edge Exotics 5-iron on the way, which apparently are super easy to hit. JB Holmes was using one of these, the CB Pro H. Unfortunately, it has a graphite shaft in it, but I'll mess around with that. Maybe it'll help me tighten up my mid-iron game while I get my swing solider. But yeah, there we are. Just thought I'd do an update, midsummer update. Hope your season's going well. Having a lot of fun doing this. These have been really helpful to watch and take a look at my swing. So I'll roll that all up, and sorry for all these long intros, but just good to have a diary. All right, see you soon. So this is a swing I took a while ago where I hadn't looked at much video, and you can see I'm coming off the ball. I feel a little quick, and then I'll do another swing where I feel like I slowed it down. So not a bad swing, but if you look at this next one, this is the work I've been trying to do. It just feels like a lot slower up. It feels like slow motion, but doesn't look like much. And then I'm starting to try to work on just some of the things happening at impact. The left side is the newer swing. The right side is before. I mean, it looks minuscule, but it feels like a huge amount of work trying to keep, excuse me, my head a little bit lower through hin back. I don't know if that's the right approach. You read a whole bunch of different things. So I'll have someone just take a look at what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm going to get Peter out at Bethpage. I'm putting his information below and some links to his golf channel stuff. And we'll have a look. I did a really good swing here. It's about 190, let's say, a little bit downwind though, slightly uphill, par 3, and I hit a really good 5-iron. So I tried to take video of it, but I did a bad job. So yeah, probably broke down and flipped a little bit on that, but it was a pretty solid hit, especially late in the day, as you can see. And then I tried to take some face-on video, and you can start to see how terrible I am at this. But at some point I'll get a cell phone and a proper, little tripod for it. It'll be a little bit easier. So here we go. And I've really been trying. It feels like I'm just deathly slow motion off the ball. But I thought I'd take a couple screen grabs here. So things are going good into the ball, but I'm pulling up my right foot a little bit more than I'd like at this point in the swing. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to just keep that under control and then fire it. Allow it to fire when I'm into transition. But into impact, it looks pretty good here. You're not really breaking down, not flipping too much with the driver, so it's just adjusting and going to the irons. And then I thought I'd take another iron swing It's like a 6-iron, and I'm into the wind here. Resisted trying to kill it, but I can sort of see I'm getting back into a little bit of bad habits on my irons on my setup. I'm sort of hunching over, so I might just try to. Good to see this just to keep track, because you're right in the course, on the course, and you're trying to, get a good shot. I hit a good iron here though, so we'll take a look at the swing, and that'll be it. Till next time. Yeah, so sort of just a choppy little punch 6-iron through the wind. Hit it well. So thanks for checking in, as always, and more to come.